Hi KPU, my name is Emily Gutenberg and I graduated from the Environmental Protection Technology program in 2018. I'm honored to have been asked by the co-op department to share a bit about my co-op experience and offer some tips that I hope can guide your application strategy and decision process and allow you to make the most of your co-op term. The first co-op that I did was working as a water demand technologist with the City of Campbell River on Vancouver Island. While I did need to relocate for this 4-month term, I really enjoyed the change of scenery and I'm glad to this day that I chose to pursue this opportunity. I was lucky enough to come across a company that specialized in furnished apartments, for example, so it made my transition over to the island very easy and a lot less stressful. The second co-op that I did was working as a research assistant with the federal government in Agassiz. I opted not to relocate and instead I just made the hour-and-a-half journey there and back every single day. Needless to say, I went through a lot of podcasts that term, but the opportunity was well worth it for me and the inconvenience really paled in comparison to the awesome skills that I developed. So I'll share with you a few tips, some things that sort of helped me along the way and things that I learned while doing my co-ops. Be flexible with your co-op job. The job might not be exactly in line with your target career, but it may offer some transferable skills that will definitely be applicable to different jobs once you graduate. And keep this in mind when you're applying for jobs as well. Apply for things that might be slightly outside of your discipline or outside of your skill set, and try to really read between the lines and see what knowledge and skills that you can extract from an opportunity like this. Try to be flexible with your co-op location. If you're offered a great opportunity that's outside your hometown, consider taking it. 4 months goes by really quickly, a lot quicker than you think, and the valuable experience that you'll build will be worth way more in the long run than the inconvenience of having to uproot for the short term. Collect experiences and diversify your skill set. Say yes if your supervisor or colleague asks you to help out in a different area or a different department, or asks you to get on board with a responsibility or a task that maybe is a little bit outside of your co-op role. You never know how this will pay off when you're building your resume after your co-op term is over. Say yes, look for opportunities, ask people if they need help with something, or if you find that one area of your responsibilities you're really enjoying, talk to your supervisor and see if you can focus a bit more on that during your co-op term as well and really build those skills. Basically, you have 4 months to extract as much experience and learning as possible from this opportunity. So look for learning experiences wherever you can. Try to document all the work that you do. This might be easiest for you to make an Excel spreadsheet or keep a logbook, and at the end of each day or each week, try to record all the things that you did, all the people that you helped, all the people that you talked to, all the different training that you may have received, because trust me, it's really easy to forget as soon as your co-op term is long over and in the past. This will be very helpful when you build your resume after you've graduated and you're ready to apply for real jobs. You can just easily look back and reference the things that you actually had experience doing and things that your previous supervisor can speak to if they serve as your reference. This also applies to taking photos as well. Take as many photos as you can during your co-op term, and as uncomfortable or maybe cringy as it may seem, ask other people if they can take some photos of you. It's just nice to have documentation of these experiences that you had. Build relationships with your supervisor and colleagues. Your co-op supervisor will eventually become your professional reference, who will then become your lifeline when you're applying to jobs after you graduate. Try to get to know your supervisor and your colleagues. Ask them about their career histories and how they got to where they are now. Maybe they can advise you of certain training opportunities that they've done in the past that really helped them to get the job that they have today. I'll also add that a nice thing to do additionally is to write a thank you card for your supervisor right when you leave. It's just a small token of your appreciation and a way that you can communicate that you're really grateful for the opportunity that you had at a co-op, knowing full well that you'll probably be bugging this person for a few years to come when you ask to use them for a reference for any jobs that you'll be looking for thereafter. Everyone knows that you're a co-op student. Your supervisor and colleagues know you're a student and that you're learning. Keep this in mind. Don't stress and get worked up over your mistakes. Try to enjoy the opportunity, enjoy the experience, and take the stress off a little bit. They all know that you're a co-op student and that you're learning and that you're doing your best. So just keep that in mind. So it was great to share my co-op experiences and some of my tips with you. I wish you all the best of luck as you pursue new co-op opportunities and you embark on new adventures for learning and for building your professional experience as well. Thank you so much and best of luck.